Hi,
Hi,
welcome.
good morning. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Great. Did you have a nice 4th of July weekend?
I did. We went camping.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was actually pretty relaxing for as far as camping goes.
Well, that's
Usually,
good. I know a lot of dogs were upset on Friday and Saturday, mine included.
yeah.
But we did get through the fireworks show, the community fireworks show. We raised the money. So thank you to the community for supporting that. It was a really good show. It was huge. We had 835 shells and a huge grand finale. And so, as the mayor, I just want to thank everyone for their part in making that a successful event. It was really good. Our concert on Friday, we had over 1,000 people for the Beach Boys, so that was really good. And then we do have one more concert this Friday, and that's going to be at 7 o'clock with Elton Jones and the Jets. It's an Elton John tribute band, and they are going to blow the roof off of it. So that's a free concert this Friday, July 10th at 7 o'clock at Sapphire. Free ice cream, free popcorn, free water. It's going to be hot, so we'll have plenty of water to give everybody. And then at 6:30, excuse me, at 6 o'clock, we have a special children's concert with Beatrice Paxson leading the way. So that'll be this Friday, July 10th at 6 o'clock before the main concert. So bring all the kids who want to have a lot of fun and get some prizes and toys and things like that. So this is our last concert of the season, believe it or not.
Yeah, that's crazy. I feel like summer just started. Do you only just do you just do half the summer or
Well, we do 5 concerts, and
right?
honestly, that's enough.
No,
they
I
are
get you.
they are so much work. They're definitely worth it, but there's a lot that goes into putting these concerts on. And so many sponsors to thank, so many volunteers to thank, the community for attending. It's just been very good. We were Bitterroot's best outdoor concert venue again this year, and so we appreciate people voting us for that as well. So if you've not come to a concert, this is the one to come to. If you have been coming, come again because this is the last one of the summer. What's cooking on the chamber calendar?
Oh, we have like a really busy week actually.
Okay, tell
It's
us all about it.
So we've got North Valley Connections at Full Bushel Farm Wednesday. That's tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Okay.
The address I'm not prepared with addresses today, just so you know. But Full Bushel Farm, keep an eye on our newsletter today for the address for
Okay.
all of these venues. And then we have Business After Hours at Ravalli Electric, and that one is Thursday from 4 to 6 p.m. And
Okay.
Ravalli Electric is just there 95 and Victor. You can see it there. And then we have a ribbon cutting at noon on Friday with Big Sky Froyo. They are a brand new frozen yogurt place. This one I do know the address for only because I forgot to put it in my social media last time. So everybody was asking me. 210 North First Street. So it's just by direct source. And
Yes. They were where
new,
the Asian
yes,
restaurant
market.
or Asian market was. Ravalli Electric Co-op put up an enormous flag for the 4th of July, so we really appreciated seeing that out on the highway. I
Yep.
won't be able to go to their event on Thursday because I'll be picking up the band at the airport at the same time. But we do encourage people to go out there. If you've not been out there, they have a beautiful facility. They do so much good for the community. They have their Power of Change grant that people need to look into receiving. And then, Big Sky Froyo, they've been donating raffle prizes to the concert. So we appreciate them for that. And then I do believe they're having a grand opening very
Yeah.
soon too. Is that the same day as their ribbon cutting?
Yep. That is Friday.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's going to be exciting to have them as a new vendor in town. So it always feels like so good when we have all these businesses participate in the community.
Yeah.
Who's
Um,
on the show today?
well, we have a couple, but I do want to mention that we do have Brewfest coming up on
Yep.
the 25th, and we still need volunteers. So if you want to volunteer to pour at Brewfest, just give me a call.
Yeah, and it's
Or
really fun to pour. You get to meet a lot of people. You get to try the beers in your trailer, help out with the chamber because it is a big event and we need a lot of people to help. Did they just call you at the chamber?
they can just call me at the chamber, or I just sent out and I'll probably send out another one tomorrow, an email blast to sign up. So there is just a registration form floating around there too, and I will probably post it on social media sometime this week. But we're about halfway full with volunteers, but we always need more. So the more the merrier. Give
Okay.
us a call, 406-363-2400 for that.
Okay.
Um, but speaking of registering for something, our very first guest today, we are going to bring up the public health. And let's see, let's add them to the stage here because they are planning the parade this year for us. Welcome.
Hi.
Morning. Morning.
Good
Morning.
morning. I see all my friends at Public Health down there. I see Tiffany. I see Eric. Jeff, is that you in the back?
Yep.
How are you?
Good. How are you doing, Dominic?
Good. It's funny because Jeff and I went to school together, and so now when I get emails from Public Health, I just think back to our science class, 8th grade science class, and obviously he paid attention because he ended up with a science job, whereas me, I'm just running a podcast.
Yeah. Awesome.
And Tiffany, running Public Health, how are you doing?
Good. Things are good.
Good. And Eric, you're still emergency manager?
I am.
We don't need any emergencies this summer, so just manage them as best as you can because we need a break from all this stuff. So I'm really curious to know about the Ravalli County Parade this year. I know Sapphire, we always put a float in, and then election year, I always march in the parade. I don't have to do that this year, so it'll just be accompanying the fair float at Sapphire. But what do you guys need besides people registering to participate?
I think what we're focused on this year, this is our first year hosting the parade. So we've been working with the past superintendents, and we've also met with Jody to try and get some direction on what we're doing. The only changes or focus that we wanted to really get in on was the safety aspect of it.
Okay.
So we'll be looking at that. There's rules that we're going to be looking at this year. We're also limiting the number of entrants per entry to try and alleviate some of the congestion and make it a little more safer that way.
Like, are you saying per category or?
No, per entry. It used to be, I think last year it was a $10 entry fee, and you could have as many. You could put in
vehicles.
Yeah, 20 tractors for $10 under one entry. And so we've limited that to it's 2 tractors per entry.
Okay.
And same with motorcycles and walkers.
Now, will you be canvassing the neighborhood again with those little placards for the doors?
We will.
Okay.
We're not changing the route. There was some discussion about changing the route, but we've met with the downtown association and we're not changing the route. It'll still be down.
Yeah, that's good because I think people are used to the route, the staging areas, where to set up. Now, do you need judges?
We do need some judges. So yeah, we're still looking for volunteers. And the more the better, I think. The more people you can have on board kind of directing and in the know, the easier it is for the participants to know what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I really would encourage people to get out and judge. You do need about 2 judges per category just to make things streamlined and flow and, get good feedback for all of the entrants. So what's the best way for people to sign up to volunteer? It looks like we have a QR code to register, so that's helpful. Is there also a volunteer judging application on that website?
There isn't a specific judge's application. It's going to be the same volunteer application or packet that you have to fill out. But they can just call Public Health at 406-375-6672, and we'll make sure they get a packet. They can turn it in here. But and I think Jody at the chamber, she's also flagging some volunteers for us as well. So I'm sure that they can reach out that way as well.
Okay. And why don't you tell us the date of it's August, what's the date of the parade? So it looks like you've got to register by August 7th. What's the date of the parade? It's a Wednesday, isn't it?
You go ahead.
Yeah, so it's September 2nd.
Okay.
Is the date of the parade, and the kickoff's at 10 a.m. We're really encouraging folks to register early. We are going to take late registration and same day registration at a little increased fee, just because of the extra paperwork and time it would take to do that on a last minute thing. So if folks or groups are interested in registering, we're really encouraging you to reach out and at least get some information, fill out the form ahead of time. That way we can have all the entry numbers assigned and everything, and just make it easier for the judges and the parade announcer and those folks.
Okay. Well, let's get people registered and let's get some volunteer judges. And let's have a great parade. I really appreciate you taking a lead on this because it's a heavy lift. So thank you all very much. Make sure you come back on the show a couple times before the parade too.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us.
Thank you
You're
guys
welcome.
so much. Okay, so next we're kind of going to Stevensville a little bit, and we've got a new guest, Octavia Stat. Octavia, welcome. Let us know, what do you have going on specifically?
Yeah, so these next couple weeks, the Stevensville Playhouse, we're working with a bunch of youth to put on a show on Friday the 17th called Circus Olympus. So a lot of what our days look like, we're at the theater from 1 to 5, and we're just teaching the kids aspects of theater. So like how to build confidence, what stage directions mean, how to project and not just yell, things like that. And then we're also incorporating a lot of rehearsal time. So just like reading through the script, blocking, stuff like that. It's a lot of fun.
Okay, so this is going to be at the Stevensville Playhouse at 319 Main Street. Okay,
Yes.
And then how do people register? I know we have a QR code. Is that what you'd prefer people to do, is follow that link?
So the link that you're going to go to is actually going to take you to like the registration for the show for like the kids that have already registered. I think we only have like 2 spots left, so we technically could take on 2 other people, but
Okay.
it has to be like sooner rather than later. But the show itself is just first come, first serve on that Friday night. Tickets, like there's no tickets or anything. Just come to see the kids put on a show. It's like 45 minutes long. Starts
Okay.
at 6 p.m.
Is there a fee to register if you want your child to be part of this?
There is a fee. I think it's just over $200.
Okay.
For the 2 weeks. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 2-week workshop, $200. You've got 2 more spots, 222. And then why don't you give us a phone number up there in Stevensville?
Yes, you can call. Just call me, which is 667-201-8184, or you can text me too. And I'd be happy to.
And then we're gonna have the show. It's a free show, and again, that's going to be on July 17th at 6:00. And so come out and support the kids. And thank you for giving kids something wholesome and fun to do this summer.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun.
So are you directing it? Or
So yeah, me and my colleague Marin, we're both working together to direct and teach the kids. And Marin's actually a theater major over at the University of Montana. So he brings a lot of good teaching to them, whereas I bring more just like general experience from acting previously. So we make a good team, and I think it's going to be really fun.
That is good. That's where I got my theater start, is in Stevensville. It was called the Chantilly Theater at the time. And that was back in the 90s. I think that my first play was like in 1992. You probably weren't even born then.
No.
And so we did several plays there. We did The Mouse That Roared. I was the page boy. I had to show up in tights and a tunic on the stage and read from a scroll. Lots of really funny stories about that. We did Winnie the Pooh, This Is a Test. We did the Pink Panther. I was Kato, who was the Pink Panther's assistant. We did Something's Rotten in the State of Denmark. I feel like there were more plays. Oh, we did in my senior year, we did. I'm trying to remember the name of the play. It was a really funny play, and I was the narrator. I was Arnis. I was the narrator, and I was a really old man dressed up for that play. And it was I remember it. It was called the Clumsy Custard Horror Show. How can I remember that, but not important things going on in my life right now? But yeah, the Chantilly Theater is where I got my start. So it's a great theater. It's a good stage, lots of fun. So everybody follow that QR code, get signed up for the workshop, and then go to the play.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
Awesome.
Thanks, Octavia.
Yeah, thank you.
you. Okay, so that's exciting because, as you know, I live in Stevensville now. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I'm glad Octavia stopped by. She's a new guest.
Yeah.
And so we are coming back to Hamilton, but Daiquiri is not in Hamilton. Daiquiri, first off, let us know where you're at. What's going on over there?
Oh, I'm up in Big Fork.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was just in Big Fork. I was just in Big Fork yesterday.
Oh yeah, my daughter's going to camp up here.
Oh
so
wow.
Working from out here. It's pretty nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds like you've got a luncheon coming up at the Ravalli County Museum. Everybody knows where that is. I think it's at 205 Bedford Street. Tell us about your community conversation on early childhood development.
Thank you. Yeah. We have 0 to 5 Montana. We have several leaders from 0 to 5 Montana coming out. They're doing a policy roadshow around the state, and Ravalli County is one that they really wanted to focus on and just get more information, more data, more voices from the Bitterroot that will help them carve out their priorities as we slide into this legislative year. So we're going to do the sun is really bright. We're going to do a pop-up barbecue on the lawn there at the museum from noon to 1, and then we have the extra half an hour for more collaboration. But it's a free luncheon. You just need to scan the QR code. There's these flyers around town too with the QR code to let us know you're coming, so we can have enough food. And it's really just start the conversation, early childhood and what it means and what we need, and childcare providers and childcare owner directors and families. We've really got to be able to jump in as a community to tackle this issue.
And now that's on Thursday, isn't it?
Yep, Thursday at the museum. Yeah. Okay,
so yeah, everybody follow the QR code. Do you know what's for lunch that day? I'm always thinking about food.
Oh, right. We're going to barbecue. So I know we're going to have brats. We're going to have brats and salads and fresh fruit and easy lunch. People can come bring their kids.
Can people bring their kids?
Absolutely. Yes. We are always at Bitterroot Early Learning Network. We are always prepared for kids. And we'll be at the concert, the children's concert on Friday with B too. So.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Well, we look forward to this community conversation, and go to the county museum on next Thursday and get a free lunch, but follow that QR code to get registered.
That's right. So make sure we have enough food.
Okay. Thanks, Daiquiri.
Thank you. Enjoy.
Bye.
Awesome. So we're going to bring up Stacy. She's got some fun stuff going on. Welcome, Stacy.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Stacy. It's always so nice to see you.
Yes.
You and I go way back to the days when you worked at the Ravalli Republic. So
yes, that was a good time.
We've got a lot of history together, and you've got some cool concerts coming up at the Daily Mansion.
Yes, the Bitterroot Performing Arts Council is I think this is our 5th year. We have our regular series during the winter. And then for the last 5 summers, we've hosted an outdoor concert on the grounds of the Daily Mansion. And this year we decided, since we've got the stage and the whole setup, we might as well do 2 nights. So we have a concert this Friday with Top House, which is a Montana band that's on the rising stars that have gone to Nashville. They like to
Oh,
come
they
back to
are,
Montana.
they are taking off. They are an incredible band.
Yeah.
And that's going to be Friday night. I heard a rumor this morning that you have a lot of tickets sold for that already.
Yes, last year was our biggest concert, and we had 1,200 people come. And
Okay.
this year, we're getting close to that for Friday night.
Good. So do you still have tickets available for Friday and Saturday?
Yes, plenty of tickets for sale. You can even get a 2-day pass if you just want to come and spend both evenings.
Okay.
We'll have the
So-
gates open at 5, and the opening act starts at 7, and then our headliner starts at 8. So Friday, the headliner is Top House, and
Okay.
Saturday, the headliner is Lee Rocker, who is the bass player for the Stray Cats.
Okay, that sounds like a lot of fun. Now, tell us about the ticket prices and let's break it up. There's probably a ticket for Friday, a ticket for Saturday, and then the 2-day pass.
Yes, you can buy either or both. Thanks to our sponsors, kids under 16 get in free.
Wow.
With a paying adult. So we want it to definitely be a family affair. And tickets are $49 for either night, or you can buy a 2-day pass for $75.
Okay. And then both of these are outdoors on the mansion grounds. It's a beautiful setting for a concert.
Yes.
And people should bring a lawn chair or a blanket, I imagine.
Yes, we do have a few tickets left. We do provide some chairs, some VIP seating, and then premium seating. The VIP is $100. And that comes with some perks. The premium seating is $60, and so you get a padded chair if you want to sit. Otherwise, most of the area will just be for people to bring their own chairs or blankets, or there will be an area for dancing.
Oh, good. You have to have dancing. Now, do you have some food trucks up there, or do people need to pack a lunch?
Yes. There will be 3 or 4 food trucks. It's a busy weekend in the Bitterroot, so I think we only, locked in about 3 or 4, and they will be there so you can buy dinner and have a picnic and enjoy the evening before the music starts.
Well, it's going to be a great weekend for concerts. We have a concert at Sapphire on Friday. You have your concert at the Mansion on Friday, and then you've got another concert Saturday at the July 11th at gates open at 5, and then you said your what is it called when you have an opening act? Opening act at 7, and then the headliner at 8.
Yes.
Okay,
and if I might talk about,
go ahead.
On Saturday, we have this really fun guy coming. I met him at a conference last fall. He is also a rising star in Nashville. He's an amazing guitar player. He's coming out with his little trio band, and he's going to open for Lee Rocker. I sent Lee Rocker a link to Marty, and he said, oh, yes, he can open for me. So he's very talented, and he is willing to do some educational outreach, because that's a big priority for the Bitterroot Performing Arts Council. So at 11 o'clock on Saturday, for any aspiring guitarists in our world, he's going to give a free guitar lesson. They're just going to set up on the porch in the shade at the mansion. He will, it's geared toward youth, but we have had requests from other people who've been playing guitar for a long time who want to learn from him. And there's still room in that class. It's a free class. It's an hour. And then we'll provide you a free lunch. And then you have also a ticket to come back and watch Marty play at 7 on Saturday night.
Wow.
So we're really hoping that the message gets out that we have this class for anybody who wants to have a really memorable guitar lesson.
Okay, wonderful. Well, follow that QR code, get signed up for all those items, buy your tickets early so that you can make sure you've got one. And then keep coming back to the show. We love hearing from the BPAC.
Oh, yeah. We have a lot. We've announced our series for the fall. So that's exciting. And those if you want to buy your season tickets, those are already on sale at the box office, but you have to come in. And Deanna sits down with you and you pick your seats together. So please, if you're interested in becoming a season subscriber, or if you want to receive one of our brochures, those go out this month. And so you can send us your mailing address, and we'll make sure to get you on the mailing list for the brochure.
All right. Well, thank you, Stacy. It's always nice to see you on the show.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you. I will be back because we have some awesome shows every month during the winter. So
Cool. I love it. We'll see you then
Yeah,
next
come
time.
back and tell us all about them. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
So we had one more guest, but I guess there was a miscommunication. So I'm just going to show it and then I'll see if they can come on next week. But Cultivating Connection is having their, I think it's a fundraiser, Feast in the Field, music by Tim Fain, July 23rd at 5:30 to 10 p.m. at Homestead Organics Farm. And I'm just going to put up the
Tim Fain. Tim is a fantastic violinist. You do not want to miss an opportunity to see him. Very talented. And he's also one of those very engaging musicians who always talks to the crowd and makes people feel very welcome. And so that's great that they were able to get him. He has a very busy schedule. And Homestead Organics is just right when you turn off Scalcahoe Road. They're the kind of the first right after the storage units. And that does sound like a really fun event. So we definitely have to get them on the show next week so they can tell us all about it.
Yeah, we'll save this. And then if you want to check out about it a little bit more, just scan that QR code up there today. And then we'll try to get them back on next week. Until then, you have a poem for us.
I really do. Okay. This is a summertime poem. This is called Hot Dog.
Hot dog.
Hot dog.
Hot, H-O-T?
Yeah, hot dog.
Okay.
Hot. It's way too hot, boy, and I'm sorry to say, I can't leave you in the car, so sit and stay. With big sad eyes, I watched her walk out the door. I whined a little and sprawled out on the floor. The overbearing heat caused me to drool. I sneaked out the back to the kiddies' pool. Right when I got outside, I was panting hard. As I started loping across the backyard, I ran over and lapped some water up. Like a brown cactus, I was one thirsty pup. I dived right in and began to dog paddle, just hoping the neighbors wouldn't tattle. Right as I started really feeling alive, I heard my master's car pull up in the drive. She came in the front. I ran in the back door. My clothing was dripping all over the floor. My wife was upset. She really flipped her lid. Get back outside. You're worse than a little kid. I guess I'm in the doghouse. What a bummer. My tail end of the dog days of summer.
Oh, funny. That's funny. I didn't expect it to be the husband, right?
Yeah, it was the husband. You got to have the plot twist.
It was a plot twist. It's clothes. I was like, wait, clothes?
Yeah.
That's a good one. It is getting hot. I mean, I'm not going to lie. And I'm cold all the time, like all the time. But I have been hot a couple times this last week. So.
Well, it's going to be warm this week. That's for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for coming on the show. If you want to be a guest, make sure you call the chamber at 363-2400 or Sapphire at 363-2800, and we will get you on the show.
Yep. Until next week, we've got a great lineup coming up, including a couple visitors for Brewfest. So join us next week at 9 o'clock.